Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Sarah Yu. Dr. Sarah Yu show today's America and the world, as well as Dr. Sarah for U.S. Congress and U.S. Senate show. Our show is find out the very special person that are expert each field, and we want to hear their voice and message, understand more issue this world. So today we have Mr. Jamar James invited specially very specialized you know crypto and then many other like AI technology or trade stock market. So that's why we invited him to talk about. So welcome, Mr. Gemma. How are you?
Hey, good. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. It's awesome.
Thank you for accepting my invitation. I honor your service for the community through your expert. So I want to ask him a few questions. You just answer that, then my audience understand who you are. Other question, okay? So first question is, can you explanation yourself who you are?
Hey, how you doing? I'm a Jamar James. I'm a professional trader since 2009. I'm a father of two, married, living in California, living Southern Cal in Temecula. I've been into the equity market since 2009. I used to own a real estate company in Arizona. In 2009, I moved from Arizona to California. And during that time, I was actually a passive trader. I was an entrepreneur, a business owner that made money traditionally through businesses. And then I transitioned over after 2009 during the big economic housing reset. I basically became a full-time trader. And throughout that time, I worked for different funds and, I have a background in computer science, which, I was developing high frequency machines. Um, and around 2015 to 16, I actually started getting into crypto. And the reason I got into crypto is that in 2012 or in 2013, I went through an IRS audit. And during that audit, it was based on, realtors that I had working for me in 2008 and 9. They were actually independent contractors, but when the market got so bad, like many business owners, unexpectedly, some of them filed for unemployment, and that basically I had to fight the IRS and tell them that the status wasn't correct. But in the meantime, some of my accounts were frozen, and so the only funds I had available was, my trading funds and the investments. And so to me, crypto was always a form of alternative currency that you have control over. And so for the last 10 years, I'm a professional trader. I ran a group called the DCG Mastermind, which is the digital currency group. It's a group of traders and entrepreneurs and small business owners that come together. We meet in person. We have about 5 live calls a day. So for any new members that need help, new and experienced members work together to trade as a community. And it is part of ownership, the idea that we should own our assets. If we spend our time making money or running our business, you know, we should have more control over where we invest, where, who holds it. We're no longer driving a horse and buggy across the plains of the United States. And so we believe that, we should be more of our own bank. And so I'm very passionate. I've been a crypto expert. I've been in since 2016. And in 2017, we really start, attracting a lot of smart entrepreneurs, a lot of smart traders. So on top of just a trading group, we're more of a lifestyle group that believes in the independence and ownership of our time, of our sweat equity, and then we really do it for our family. So very passionate about taking care of ourselves and our family. And the investment markets, the trading markets, whether the market is going up or down, there's opportunity on both sides. And there's been a huge opportunity in crypto, and I think it's going to actually become bigger because we're moving to a cashless society. So, that means that most of our assets are going to be digital. And, each independent business owner or entrepreneur or trader needs to understand what's going on. And, you don't have to trust one person, right? You want to be around a community so you can actually validate and verify what you're seeing and what you're experiencing. So, that is more of what, who I am. I'm passionate about trading. I'm passionate about ownership and independence. I served 4 years in the Marine Corps. And one of the things that we promised is that we would always fight for the people. And to me, financial wealth and financial empowerment, that should be for the people.
Oh, thank you so much sharing those your passionate builder. So, as me, I do everyday trade, but I'm not professional. But as you're professional, can you tell me the professional side, actually stock and trade, what exactly stock and trade, and as well as I know you have a BCG mastermind program. Tell me about that. Yeah, please.
Okay. So, historically, traders on Wall Street, they worked at funds, right? And they worked in a corporate environment. DCG Mastermind is a place that new people that don't know anything about crypto and, traders that have been trading for a long time, most all want a community. They want other people that they can talk about the market about. They want people they can meet in person. They want people that they can trust, that they can ask questions. And so the DCG Mastermind was kind of a referral based program where traders would come in, and then if they wanted to come in and learn as a group or learn as a team, we have courses that we've put inside the mastermind, and then we also have meetups that we meet in person. So this way, some of the difficult things to trust over Zoom, in crypto, when you're dealing with your finances, I had a person that I spoke with that had over $1 million in crypto, and they were having a problem moving the crypto. They didn't know how, things had changed. They had bought a lot of crypto back in 2016 and 17. And so it was too much for them to just trust someone randomly over, the phone. So they wanted to meet in person, meet the, other masterminds. They came down to one of our trading events, and we'll have a trading events next Friday in Houston. And, we have members all over the United States, mastermind members that, it's kind of like a power network. But most of us are independent and free, and we trade full time for a living. So that is a real good environment for especially a new trader to come in, because you don't know what you don't know. And a lot of times just watching YouTube or Google, you don't really get the true understanding. You can't interact with people, with experts. So, for me, this is a main source of income, how we take care of our family. Trading on a daily basis. I focus on swing trading, where I'm not trading every day. I'm trading week to week. So it gives me a opportunity to be in the market a little bit longer and have more time. And that is one of the things that we teach on the stock side, options, and in the crypto. We can trade all assets. And that's something that we want to empower the individual to do.
Oh, great. Thank you for that information. Especially, as entrepreneur and as well as business owners, what exactly, they got the benefit to do, stock or trading?
Right. I think it's a huge benefit. We spend so much of our life and our time as entrepreneurs and business owners of putting in sweat equity and working and building our business. And then we spend a lot of time doing it. And then a lot of times we'll put our funds in someone else's responsibility. We get a financial advisor, we get tax professionals, we get, banks, we get everyone else because we don't want to spend the time. We've never been taught to spend the time to learn how to manage your own. Right now when the market has been dropping, right, and people have funds in the market, they're not getting calls saying, hey, you should maybe move it to a money market account, or maybe, hey, it's a good time to get into crypto now. Most people stay in too long or don't have the right timing because they're not really actively involved. So, business owners, for one, that is the personal, building your wealth side. But as your business becomes more attractive when you have more ways to accept payment. It also allows you to move money faster. You can pay vendors faster. But a big thing for business owners is that there's no chargebacks. You eliminate a lot of the fees that comes with having regular merchant accounts. So if you were getting paid in crypto, your accounting wouldn't just be based on your merchant processor, or, and a lot of people, it is expensive to deal in cash. So a lot of businesses are starting to move to electronic payment only. And so if you're moving to electronic payment only, you could also have opportunity. You can also market that, if you were aware and you accepted crypto, it actually opens up another market locally to you, right? And you can also drive customers in because they'll say, oh, this vendor accepts crypto, accepts another vehicle. So I think it's it is exposure. It's been on the cutting edge, and all signs point to we're moving toward a more digital and electronic society, and a digital asset is a benefit to a small business owner.
Great, great. This is my personal, story that my cousin is a professor in, Oklahoma University, as well as one cousin in John Hopkins Business School. And they give to account to their children to, crypto account to transform, and even early age, they teach all how they can make own crypto currency.
Right.
I heard that, this is future, cryptocurrency is very popular, as well as, I am running credit card processing company, like processing 20 years. We had a annual meeting who are high management person. We only had a meeting with the CEO and many executive of, include, many executive level people we met at Florida last this year. We talk about, crypto, how we can, because this is one of against, not really against another type of currency, which is we are credit card processing company, how we can, able to those competitor advantage needed those cryptocurrency. As well as I studied at MIT, AIU technology. We all talk about crypto, many AI technologies. Still,
Right.
cryptocurrency is not popular, but I learned so many benefit through the accepting store, many store, the high corporation, bigger corporation, like they are starting accepting crypto. So tell me about, if not popular in small location, but bigger corporation are starting accepting cryptocurrency. Tell me about what is exactly benefit,
Right.
to
So,
Yeah.
crypto for larger corporations, it is a innovative, and it's going to replace the customer loyalty programs. Is going to be a part of their CRMs, which is a customer relationship management. For instance, we look at Starbucks. Starbucks, probably have more deposits than most local banks because people reload their rewards program. And so they're getting all this income coming in on their loyalty program for their Starbucks card. And, how do you reward your customers? So if I really believed in Starbucks and I said, hey, I've been buying coffee for the last 10 years, like Starbucks will have a coin or have a NFT, and they'll come out with a certain amount. And as their customer base grows, right, they can actually reward their customers by saying, hey, I'm going to drop you a rare NFT, or you're going to have our Starbucks coins. And as more and more people buy and more people demand that they want the product, the value can increase for the company and also for their customer. So now they can reward their customer, for spending money at their establishment. They can reward their employees. They can give them rare, things that are issued by the company because they're in blockchain, they're in crypto. And that's how I think the future of, that's one aspect of a customer loyalty program. Another aspect is like, how do you know your employees are getting certified? You can drop a certification, they take a test. Now you see the employees that are, actually doing the work, and everybody is transparent. And it says, hey, well, this person is getting promoted because they went through these many courses, they've done this amount of work. Here's the, here's their wallet. They got access to certain things in this company because they've done certain obstacles. It could also be used as a, employee reward program. You see a lot of companies, using it as access, right? Web 3.0 is the kind of the removal of username and passwords, and now the introduction of wallet access. Based on the things that you're holding in your wallet, your digital wallet, you will get access to certain places or certain opportunities. During COVID, we started hearing the government saying that, hey, we're thinking about a digital wallet. It would be much easier for us to just drop crypto or drop the digital currency onto someone's wallet instead of trying to mail out checks. We can actually get it to them faster, if, each person had a digital wallet. So you see the government as a whole could use it. Private corporations and, large corporations are starting to adopt crypto and the blockchain technology, the distributed ledger technology. So we see it as a trickle down. If you think about it, think about Disneyland when they used to have the Disney bucks, and the Disney bucks was paper. They had their own currency that you can use inside of Disneyland. Well, in the future, I think having a token, having a Disney crypto token, right, will be the same as having cash. But then Disney, can issue it and reward its customers to spend. So you have 1 million customers that's outside of Anaheim that didn't think about Disney. All of a sudden, you drop them 100 Disney tokens or coins. Now you're going to drive those people back into the park. And the average family of 4 or 5 spends about $300 to $400 on food. So these are ways that I think corporations are going to adopt crypto and adopt the technology to reward their customers for being a loyal customer.
Okay, I'm learning credit card processing company. I've been 28 years. We have a loyalty card, which is, we can give point as cash,
Right.
Everywhere. I think that is a good idea to also cryptocurrency, giving to those loyalty program. Everyone wants to, the stock or trade, what you say they want to follow, but every business has risk, right? Tell us to what risk we have to take and control that. Yeah.
Right. So the biggest risk to me, I always say that it is scams, and it's also IRS. All right. The biggest risk is that, when you take ownership of having crypto, you can't just buy any crypto. There's a lot of scam tokens out there. There's not a lot of, there's 20,000 cryptocurrency tokens, but 20 tokens make up 90% of the market. So, for the amateur, they have to be careful what cryptos they get into. Second, stable coins, that is stable coins help you avoid volatility, because another big risk in crypto is that if you just buy and hold, as a business owner, accepting crypto and not converting it over to a stable coin, it is risky, because you'll say you receive $1,000 on Thursday. Well, the volatility in crypto is that it can go down to $700 by Saturday. So you have to put in processes to lock the value in when you receive it, which causes a tax event, which you're receiving crypto for good, which is a currency. There's nothing wrong with the currency, but then the reporting, you also have to report that how much you received, how much is profits. So there is risk. If anyone ever says there's not risk in anything, in trading, in crypto, there's always risk that we're willing to trade. But I think the pros outweigh the risks, because the biggest risk is that you can lose everything if someone hacks you, someone gets your private key or security key. Someone can get your username and login and get into your bank account, but a lot of those transactions are electronic and they're on the same system. So it's hard to take money out of a bank account and send it to another domestic account without it being traceable. On crypto, there is a thing called mixers. Some of you guys may have heard Tornado Cash, which allows people to mix up the transactions to help scammers get away with theft. So, outside of theft, which to me, theft is a human problem. It's not a technology problem. Like, there's always going to be humans trying to find a way to scam. And so that is the biggest risk to crypto, is that, there's responsibility that we have to protect ourselves against scammers.
Okay, great. Great sharing your idea. And tell us to, people, they needed to professional, advisor like you. So tell us your contact, information, as well as, your last message here.
Right. So, my thing is that, we have a free community. It's called dcgmastermind.com. We have free courses and ways to just get familiar. The best way to start, people don't know where to start. You join a free community like DCG Mastermind, and you go through the free material. You just learn how to get crypto. I have a 7-day challenge, which helps people get through the process. And then otherwise, if you want to schedule a call with me directly, you want to speak to me, you can actually go to Jamar James, JamarJames.io. And it actually takes you to my calendar and we can connect there. So once again, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, all with my name, Jamar James.
Oh, great, great. I have my own personal question that, everyone now is COVID-19 effective, like example, like 200,000 via trade, and now it's balanced like about like 50,000. So we lost a lot of money, right? So
Yeah.
how we can handle those emotional, those how we can handle emotional, as well as what
Right.
do you think the stock market will be future, like because of COVID,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I mean, we've been going up in the stock market for the last 12 years, and there are cycles the market go through. There's even you having crypto and you allowing it to go down. I think a big part of it was that you didn't have the any direction on saying, hey, it's time to get out, right? It was time to get out, and I think that is being in a community of knowing that, hey, here's the sentiment is changing. We need to either go short, because most crypto new traders, they just go long. They only trade the market one direction. There's a huge opportunity that, we know that the market is trending down. We know that we're going into a recession. There's money to be made on the downside, and you can actually short, and there's a way to use leverage where you don't have to, you don't use all your money to trade, you use a small percentage, right? And it is all risk versus reward. So, one is the education. You know, most people, they don't spend any time on trying to understand that, you know, there's like, I'm up 500%. I don't even want to say numbers. I'm up on Ripple. I've traded the ISO 222 coins, which is a new international standard for crypto digital payments. There's coins that is getting value right now, and they're going up. The entire market is going down, but there's coins that are going up at this moment because of these new standards that's being introduced globally in crypto.
So I have my personal experience that I want to share the audience. You know, we lose like 10, like example, I bought Tesla, I bought like a PayPal, and I bought like Coinbase, I bought, you know, many other stuff. But once we go down, I bought, you know, again, and then it will go equal, like, you know. So
Right.
that's why that is why you know, we needed to cover it. People, they lose, they don't have money to buy, you know, but because that is a 250 per, you know, stock, well now is a $25 stock. So we buy that again, it go, you know, gradually we stock is go up. It's actually, you know, we make money. So I take those steps. So I think that is a good idea to sell. So do you have any idea to sell those kind of your experience, right? I have experienced
Yeah.
my stock. So yeah.
So for me, I mean, there's two type of traders, right? There's profitable traders and unprofitable traders. And there's also time frames. You know, some people are in it for 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, and some people are in it, you know, week to week, month to month. You know, for me, I feel like I specialize in helping people sell because everybody can buy, right? And normally, if you're wrong and it goes down, they do what you do. They hold, they wait, you know, they lose time, but then they're able to buy lower, and then over time it comes back up. And so they don't really lose, they just lose time. If there's opportunities to trade week to week, a month to month, where you have less risk in the market and your move is expected on a shorter time frame. So, you know, expecting to move on a shorter time frame that I'm just trading from this week to next week, normally you're going to be able to avoid big drawdowns and big losses over a long period of time, right? Because if you get into, like, say, Apple, you know, and the market starts going down, it may be down for 2-3 months, and then you buy low, and then it may take it 6-7 months to come back. You spent a whole year of your money being tied up when it could be working for you week to week. So that is the philosophy that I have, is that you know, you can lose a little and you can have your money working for you, or you can hold for a long time and your money will be tied up for longer, but eventually it'll come back, and you traded time for money. All right. And so there's, you know, two type of philosophies. My thing is to be in and out the market because it's unpredictable, and I don't need 2, 3, 4, 5 months. I just need to take advantage of the up and down trends week to week.
Great. Thank you so much, your time today and all the contribution for, you know, your effort for community through those your company and also BCG Mastermind. I'm recommend everyone call him and then take a BCG Mastermind program. I've been like many years stock trader, and I think there is always why I'm a trader, not only myself to financial sell down future, but also, you know, I want to helping big corporations. They need money, cash flow to running business.
Right.
We are doing like a trade, means we are helping economy, we are helping community. That's why I'm the reason to do it. So thank you so much your time, and as well as anyone you wanted to visit dcgmastermind.com. That is the way you can reach you know, Mr. Jamar. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Jamar. I will keep in touch with you. Any advice I need my audience, sometimes they, you know, many times they asking, you know, like yesterday I was interviewing yoga, they type to me, and I have a lot of asking. So I have, you know, questions. I will give them to your information, and
Well,
then they will better answer than me. Okay. Thank
that-
you so much for your time today. And then I'm looking forward to working with you. Anything I needed to help you, I help you. You help community. That's why I'm a really motivation help you. So anytime, let me know anything I can help you. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you for having me. And likewise, if you need any help, have a large community, feel free to reach out.
Great. Thank you. Thank you.